Hello everybody, welcome back to another Animal Crossing New Horizons video. If you're new here, my name is Colleen, and thanks for clicking on this video. Today I am doing a tour of Ember Peek by SJ. As you can see, I'm just looking through her map right now. We've got some really good villagers on this island, and for the villager homes that I was actually able to tour, they are so well done. They look absolutely amazing. I can't wait for you to be able to see them. But first, of course, we will start at the entrance, as always. Already loving the feels here. No, it's a very industrial, urban theme island. I think this is actually the first of this theme I've been able to do for this channel, so that's also super exciting. It's always nice finding a different theme. I just love all of the custom designs that she chose for this island as well. They just all suit it so nicely. Really nice time of day too for saving the stream address. I imagine it's probably around the 5 a.m. mark. That's what it seems like, especially with the music too, but I don't believe you'll be able to hear that part, so. Wow. You see how well that car fit into that custom design like parking spot? I know that people plan for these things, but I'm always just surprised when it's like so perfect. Oh, before I forget, I am going to have SJ's social medias, her creator code, and her Happy Home Network code as well listed in the description. So if you wanted to check out any of her other builds or any of the custom designs that she's made for the island, definitely check those out there. Alright, so now I am in this cute little arcade area, which I absolutely loved, as you probably saw. I was playing around on the, whichever game it was. I probably won, if I was to guess. Also love this little beach area, the little mixer, and the Moroccan couch, as I have mentioned in previous videos, is one of my favorites. Also one of my favorites is this custom design that she uses throughout the island just for where there's actual steps, which is so helpful when there's ladders and you're not really sure where they are. It's beautiful. Also little cephalobot. I love him so much. Now I'm going to give whoever's watching a few seconds here as I'm entering this house. Who is the character on the flag? Do you know? Because I know. It's a very subtle reference, but it is very appropriate for this theme of an island. Okay, did you guess? Do you know who it is? I'll tell you. His name is Monokuma. He is essentially a murderous, I could even say like genocidal, robot bear, kind of like a robot bear. It's very hard to explain. If you know about the Danganronpa series, you'll know who he is. He's pretty wild. He's got some crazy ways, but definitely the complete opposite to Animal Crossing. But with all of the references here, with like all of the security and everything being watched and everything, it definitely gives that vibe. Anyways, let's move back to Animal Crossing now, because I've been talking about that for, I think, a full minute at this point. This is the first house, so not the fully upgraded house is the word I'm looking for. There isn't a basement to this one, but it does have the upstairs. So far you can really tell that it's more of like the grungy sort of aesthetic, which I absolutely love. Also here is me in real time realizing that you can turn the lights on and off of the festival stalls. So that was a pretty exciting turn of events during this tour. I was also ogling the painting and then the, I believe it was the insect poster on the wall, because I don't believe I had seen the flower one before, if I'm being completely honest, which is probably a pretty bad thing. And then the insect one, I imagine, is from when you actually complete that portion of the museum, which I've also never done. So, you know, I was just checking it out. Now we're in a super cool subway, like train terminal. I really love how she used the like Stormy Night wall as the accent wall, and then you have like the, oh shoot, forget what that one is called. It looks like a cathedral wall. I know that's not what it's called. Arched wall, something like that. It just looks really good. It looks great. Now moving along, I guess. Seemed a little bit quick, but I was also talking a lot, so that's probably what did it. Now this is a cute little outdoor eating area. Again, with the theme of the kind of everything being broadcast over the island. You have the really big screen. Now, I don't know if that's exactly what she was going for, but that's what I got out of this, is that somebody is watching me and his name is Monokuma. But anyways, really do love this little spot. Again, I just love all of the like the designs that are on the ground, the little clutter that she put there too. Like, it just makes it look so like lived in, and then really fits the like the urban aesthetic, I think. Okay, so moving along, and we see this amazing view right off the bat. Like, look what the I almost said roller coaster, the Ferris wheel up there. Just looks like the island is so built up. It's amazing. So now we will check out our first villager home. Now look at how amazing this is. Oh yes, and this is Lobo's house. I should probably mention that. Like, look at how well she nailed this aesthetic. Like, there's not one piece of this that doesn't fit. And like that polishing effect that's on the TV is genius. I decided to turn on the TV for the picture. I had to make sure it looked like he was really active in there, you know? But yeah, like, it all just fits so perfectly. Like, talk about using all of the resources you were given. Like, holy moly. Because I always restart my islands, I haven't actually redone any villager homes before. So once I actually do that, oh hello there, Coops. I do have a lot of problems. But yeah, once I actually get a chance to decorate some villager homes, I'll have to make some videos on that because, again, I just haven't done it before, which I probably should. It would probably make me want to not restart my island as often as I do. But who knows? So here we have this really cute beach fair sort of area going on. Some yummy desserts, little seating area. And another super cute villager home that we're gonna get to look in. Do I remember whose it is? No. We'll find out shortly. Here we go, it's Marshall's. I feel like he actually has more like purge ideas going on, and I don't love that for everybody involved. Maybe he does just want to do some swing. But anyways, isn't this so cute? Super fitting, I think, for Marshall's home. I think this is fairly close to the theme that you get for him when you're playing Happy Home Paradise 2, although I can't 100% remember. But it's adorable. Alright, so we are moving along. We're going to run down this really cool little corridor here. Corridor, alley, whatever you want to call it. Looks cool to me. I just love these little enclosed spaces in industrial themed islands in particular. Just think it looks so neat. Very like cyberpunk-esque almost. I know I sound like I'm questioning myself, and that's because I am. What I won't question though was using the handheld camera right there, because I think that looked pretty cool. Like the video if you agree. Just kidding, you don't have to, but like if you want to, that would be super nice. Pretty sure 10 times out of 10 would be appreciated. So, thank you. We'll just chit chat with Sylvia for a little moment here before we go take a run along the beach, see what's going on over here. I have no regrets because we have this really, really cute little pool area out on the rock out here. I always love to see what people do with the back rock because I feel like it's usually one of two things. It's like part of a camping area, or there's a little swimming area. I'm trying to think anything else, or just things that are part of the theme. Are there any other really cool things you've seen people do with the really rocky area at the back? Comment down below, please and thank you, because I actually am really curious. I feel like I'm probably forgetting something. Oh, like maybe a stargazing area? That's probably pretty common too. Alrighty. So still running around. A lot of this you've probably noticed is also just me making sure that I'm not missing anything. Right there was actually above Lobo's house, which you probably recognized because of the Ferris wheel, but just in case you didn't. Now this is one of my favorite spots on the island, I have to be honest. It's like it's so perfect. And it's so nicely put together, and I love how you can see all of the different elements here, and then you have just a little spooky Gengar looking at you. Love it. Also the combination of the storefront, and I actually don't 100% remember what those are called. It's like the bus stop looking seat but turned around. Yeah, I'm really sorry that I don't know what that's called, but it just looks good together, is what I'm trying to say. Which I imagine at this point I have said a multitude of times, and I've meant it every single time. It is so freaking cool, including this little fiery area here. I also love those fire torch items. Again, me not knowing the names of items. But you know, the purple flames, they looked really nice. I liked them. So now we're just walking around on this upper area here. To the right you can see that really cute, like, Zen's pool area. I think it's really cute anyways. I know I go up there in a moment. But I just like how this is like so different from everything else. It's a little refuge almost. And that one gyroid, and I can't for the life of me remember which one it is, but the one that was beside the bamboo tree, he's like so fitting for that little area. So cute. Me realizing I desperately need to take a picture of this area because I hadn't done that yet, so like, look how badass that looks. Even with the little pumpkins in the background. I love those volcanoes so much. And the outside of this little castle is amazing. Got the suits of armor. What else we got going on here? I sure move the camera around a lot, don't I? Make it hard for myself to focus. Either way, I think that looks absolutely amazing. I think there's some bunk beds in there to help build it up more. Alright, let's go inside SJ's house here. You will not be disappointed. Because look at how amazing this is. Right off the bat, you've got the little Bowser cube. Really sets the vibe. Same with the chandeliers that we've got up there. And I also think having the purple lighting is really, really good too. For this particular, I need to stop using the word vibe. Which other word can I use? Aesthetic. Already used that one too a lot of times. This design, this, I don't know. I need to bring out a thesaurus and start learning more words again. Okay, on to the next room. We've got an amazing throne room here. And I just really love the placement of like the thwomps and the flamethrowers. How it's just making it look like you're in the middle of like a lava pit. And then with the little chain link paper things, which are supposed to be for kids, just in the dark like that. If I could actually show it in the frame. There it is. Actually looks like chains. So then that looks amazing too. Like A plus. Just looks amazing. Same with using that polish on the throne too. Yeah, I just wanted to make the thwomps a little bit mad before I left. Okay, so now we are in a little crafting slash workshop area. Again, love the use of all of the different polishing options that she uses in here, especially just those electrical ones, because they look like they just belong, like they're already part of the item, honestly. I think that there's already been some electrical kits on the ground with that on it that I didn't even mention because it's just so fitting. And even though all of the rooms are fairly dark, I think it's extremely, I'm going to use the word fitting again for this particular theme. I think if everything was lit up, it would be a little bit disingenuous, I would say, to the whole aesthetic of the island, you know? Ooh, just really quick, in the kitchen, which again looks incredible. We've got the little portrait of Monokuma on the wall there. Alrighty. Now I'm making my way into the basement, into this really, really cute movie slash gaming room. We have some of those claw games, which if you haven't checked out all of the different customizations for that particular item, I highly recommend it because there's so many cool ones. Like you could match like whatever theme you were trying to go for, I guarantee it. But yeah, I love the use of the projection screen here since of course we can't hang anything on the partition walls. Mr. Nintendo, please, if you could update the game so that we can hang things on those, that would be wonderful. Would really appreciate it. I was also on Twitter today asking if Mr. Nintendo, please, would we be able to use the polishing effects outside? I think that would be a cute like little gift since we're not going to be getting a really big update. But that's just one gal's opinion, so just take it as lightly as you decide. Joking aside, we have a really, really cool bedroom upstairs. I always love the star garlands, so we know we're going to love this. And I just really love how she broke up that back wall with the columns and then with the drapery as well, whichever that item is called, because of course I don't remember. Big surprise. Alrighty, just like that, we're back outside, I guess. Overall though, such a cool house. Again, everything is just so well decorated. I just absolutely loved going through the two of them and then the villager homes that we've been able to go through so far. I believe there's at least one more that I get to go into, so we have that to look forward to, as well as the rest of this island, of course. So just running through my favorite little spot again. Now we'll go in front of Nook's Cranny. Got a little place for gas. Got that Gengar fuel. I wonder what that would be. I mean, he is poisonous, so it's already got that part going for him. But I just wonder what it would allow the vehicle to do, you know? Much to think about. Well, moving along, just run around in front of Nook's Cranny for a minute here while I take a picture before we keep on moving through this amazing island. All of the We're Open signs too are just so perfect. There doesn't even need to be a business, it's wonderful for the industrial design. So we'll run back this way. believe I was again doing my backtracking to make sure I hadn't missed anything, which it turns out I had missed this little spot, so I'm glad I went back and I saw that because it's very, very cute. Another look at Nook's cranny. And I noticed Brewster, so I just wanted to chill out with him for a second. You can see the really cute rooftop pool area that I had passed a couple seconds ago. Just love seeing like little spots like that throughout the island. Okay. So now we get to go into Punchy's house. I'm always sleepy. But I love the blue theme in this room. Just love the way too just everything is split up. Makes it feel like it's an actual little apartment. Which, thinking of having like little apartments for your villagers is so cute. As if like the tiny houses weren't cute enough in the first place, but it's just so adorable. Just they're out there on their own, you know? Being independent, collecting their own sticks, you know? Selling their own weeds. It's inspirational. Alright, so just making our way through this little area here. Again, I just love the placement of all of the different items. Just making it seem so busy and like urban, industrial as the theme goes. We've got the outside of the museum here. And again, I just love how it's like kind of broken down. Me being curious. Oh, we have a little, is that a little whistleoid up there? That's kind of funny, out on the rooftop. Well, once I figure out how to get around, which I should have known from the staircase that is in plain view, we'll get to visit another villager home. Yes. No, after I do this, I need to make sure I don't miss anything. Now, this is what I mean when the signs like showing where ladders or stairs are is so helpful. Oh, there's an organ. Because I wouldn't have been able to really find this. But I love this little private beach. Again, she just fits everything so well into the theme. Like, I wouldn't have thought to use any of those things on a private beach. But that's why I am doing so badly at my city core island right now. I'm just running out of ideas. And we've got this cute little quarry area outside of, I believe this is Clay's house. I love how all of the fossils or gyroids have kind of collected themselves here as well. Now, isn't this just incredible? Like, so amazing. The use of the wallpaper and the flooring, which I'm sure that there's maybe some moss rugs there too. And like the sloppy couch and that color. Got the moss jar shelf, like it's just so perfect. Same with that Jack poster, it's so cute. And just for Clay in particular, just suits him so nicely. All right. No time to stay, we must keep moving. So we'll run back past the museum. I think I do have to do a little bit of backtracking here. Yes, backtracking to one of the other homes. Very exciting. Now the outside of this one is so cool. Got all of our lab experiments. Test tubes with all the stuff in them, an astronaut just checking it out, you know. So cool. So that only means the inside has to be amazing too, right? You would be correct. Look at how freaking cool this is. It's so, so cool. I keep using the same words. I'm so sorry. Not to sound like a broken record, but again, like the polishing on everything is just so perfectly chosen. Same with the wallpaper and flooring. It's super, super fitting. I like having those monitors too, hanging from the walls. Normally, I only think to ever use them for like a fast food or cafe kind of setting, but I really like that use here too. Moving along again. Really slowly, apparently, trying to figure out where to go. Oh, there's Scoops again. So we've got this really cool area. Somehow, standing there, I didn't see that vine at first. So I will backtrack at one point so that I can go check out that monster. Ah, yes. The Saga of the Suikoid. I was obsessed with this little guy when I was doing my tour. He's just so cute hanging out in his little pod there, singing his song for everybody. I spent a little bit too much time trying to get pictures of him, so I will skip through that a little bit quickly. Alright, so heading back around, checking out in front of this house here. Truthfully, a lot of me running around is just taking in the details too, because there were so many different things thrown out there that you really do need to run around a couple times to actually notice all of the different aspects of the design. I just love how there's that the sword there for fighting the monster. Very vicious, as you can tell. We've got this little area over here. That wheat field item, man, that is one of the best items. So good for filling space. Just me checking out the map quickly, yet again making sure I'm not missing anything. Which I did realize I needed to run to the front right side of the island, so that's where we start heading right now. First we'll encounter this amazing build right here. Like, she even used the film recorders or film projectors up on that top level there, and it looks so neat. Like, would never have thought to do that, but it looks like just gears that are turning, I guess. I also just love when people can find like really good uses for like full dinosaur exhibits outside of the museum, and then this is definitely one of them. Because look at how amazing this looks. Especially with those, I imagine it's the red ice column and fence. I think that looks so, so cool. Especially with the time of day that this was saved at. That sky looks so nice in the pictures too. Now, just because I ran around for a little bit here, trying to find my way around, I just clipped that part out because it took at least a minute of the video that you didn't really need to see me just running around aimlessly checking my map. But as you can probably tell, or hopefully you can tell anyways, we're at the front of the island like I mentioned. The front, I guess that would technically be what, like the east side of the island. So we'll go take a look at this little area. It's actually what's right in front of the plaza as well. So if you decide to visit this dream address, this is the area that you would be walking out into. There was a bunch of gifts left outside of the plaza as well, which is how I got this really cool outfit, which I probably should have mentioned at the beginning of the video, but hey, it's never too late. We'll run around to the front here actually. Take a look at this fully decorated beachfront here. Got a little shipping area, it looks like. Got our friend Kyle. Has been a weird day. I just love the use too of the pieces of the bamboo fencing and the pathing along the beach. Makes it feel a little bit less like an actual beach, I guess. Not that that's a bad thing. I don't know why I said it that way. I just like the experience is what I'm trying to portray here. I remember seeing the ladder, and then we had a little pipe here. It was very intriguing to me. So you just had to know that I would try it out, see where it brings me. And it actually brought me inside of this little enclosure in front of the really, really nice building that she had done across from the dino exhibit. I don't know what else to call it, so I just used a lot of descriptive words. But I think it was pretty cool actually how it's all blocked off, and this is the only way that you can really get in here and get this particular view. Unless there was a different way and I didn't figure it out, don't tell me. But I do really, really like that building. I wish I had other words. That building build, you know? That one. It just looks so nice. So, as you can probably guess, we are getting close to the end of the tour here. So I just wanted to take a moment to thank SJ for letting me cover her island for this tour. It was an absolute pleasure going around this island and seeing all of your different designs and ideas. It's such a cool idea. Again, really, really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone else if you're still watching. It really helps me out. If you'd like to like or subscribe, that's amazing. And make sure that you check the description for all of SJ's tags and links for her social media too, because you need to go give her a follow. I just know that she's probably going to make so many more amazing builds, so make sure you do that. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day.